Hey everyone, it's V. Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to Radiant Reiki Therapy. If you're new here, hello and welcome. I am a Reiki master. I do Reiki healing and tarot and other energetic services. If you guys are interested in those services, please click the link radiantreikitherapy.com down below in the description box. Thank you so much for watching. Alright, so let's see what the energy is like today. We have the Five of Cups, the Four of Swords, oh, the King of Wands, interesting, and the Hermit. Oh goodness, who is this? Let's be real, who is this? And Temperance. Alright, this is the card at the bottom of the deck. Lordy, lordy, lordy. Alright. Someone feels very depressed in their situation, like what they thought should be going for them well is not what they expected it to be. Funnily enough, I think it's a divine masculine. If you are a divine masculine out there, hello. I wonder, it's very specifically the masculine this time. Right, you've just been resting a lot. It seems like no matter how much you rest, it doesn't rejuvenate you. It just, you're always tired and, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Like there's just something more that you want and you're ready to go get it. But all you do is sit back and look at it and wonder about it. And it's, you know, everybody's situation is different. I can't judge. Sometimes it's just that way. Something is keeping you stuck. Something is keeping you so stuck, and no matter how much you just try to go day by day and live day by day, it is not fulfilling you in the slightest. But you know what'll fulfill you, and that's the thing. You know exactly what you want. And like I said, everyone's situation is unique. Sometimes you're just stuck for a while, and let's get a little more. Let's see what I can get. I do want to mention that Temperance is all about filling your cup, and it seems like whatever you're surrounding yourself with now is not filling any cups, a single cup. Even though there are two cups standing in this picture, they're just standing there. They're just standing there empty. So why even put the three other cups up if there's nothing to fill it with? Whatever you're surrounding yourself with is not filling you at all. I'm so surprised. I'm surprised because you know what you want and you want to go get it, but you end up staying and staring at it because you're just too tired. Whatever situation you're in has put you in such a deep cycle that you just don't feel rejuvenated every day. You're just kind of, you know, doing your best day by day. I will say that. It's not that you're not trying. It's not that, you know, I recognize it. I recognize that you're tired, but I also recognize that you know how to get yourself out of this cycle. You know what you want that can get you out of this cycle, but you don't do it. And now I'm going to clarify what's going on. Yeah. Tale as old as time. Money. I don't know what about money, Maybe it's your job or your career or your finances that you're worried about. It could be that whatever career that you're in, what you thought would give you the abundance that you wanted, maybe not just money, but everything that you wanted, fame, fortune, um, the life, and maybe it's not everything that it was cut out to be. Maybe there's something in your core that you know is missing and you know how to get it, but you don't move. The bottom of the deck is the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords looks like it's kind of allowing you to come forward, but there's some sort of fear. I don't know what the Queen of Swords represents right now, so we're going to ask for more clarifiers. It is quite interesting because it's not, you don't feel, I wouldn't say that this is like extremely troubling energy. Like, I don't feel anxious or not grounded or anything, but it's a very mundane. It's very blah. And you know that there's more out there to life for you. See? This is what you're aiming for, and this is what you know you can get. Oh my goodness, there's so much going on. I can't even, give me 1 second. I like all the cards are resonating, and I'm just like, there's only so many cards I can pull at this point. Okay, so I'll show that afterwards. So here, oh my gosh, okay, so the Sun, we have, after the Sun, we have the Four of Cups, right? A little cloudy energy, giving a cup to somebody. It's a High Priestess. Is this your lady? Is this your lady? Is this your queen? Or High Priestess, I should say, which is higher than the Queen. Oh my goodness. Here's King of Pentacles and the counterpart, Queen of Pentacles, immediately after. All right. The Star, which is a wish fulfillment in this case. And, like, you know it. You know, giving this cup. This is Six of Cups, by the way. Sorry, the lighting's not great. You know, giving this cup is everything that you need to do, and you feel ready to do it. I think that's why it's not giving me anxious energy. You just know what situation you're in, and you're just kind of doing it until, I don't know, until what? Only you can know that answer. Only you can know what you're really waiting for. You know, what the holdup is. Like, maybe you feel not financially secure enough for this nice lady, or I shouldn't say lady, I should say divine feminine, because it is a divine masculine reading, but feminine and masculine are energies. It doesn't matter your gender or sex or who you like. I just want to clarify that. But there is a divine feminine here, you know, is your counterpart. You know who you want, but there's something stopping you, which, if it's money, might be a little ridiculous. Sorry, that's just my opinion. Maybe there's a certain level of money that you want, or level of finances that you want to achieve, until you offer something to the divine feminine. But it seems like, I don't know, seems like you think money talks, but maybe the heart talks more. And I think there'll be a point where, if you already feel like you're ready, you might as well do it. That's just my opinion. Of course, go with what your intuition tells you. But remember that sometimes, no matter how many material things you can get, it's never going to be enough. And it's important to recognize if the finances or the material things have come to a point where now it's holding you back rather than, the more it increases, the more ready you'll be. And I think that's a very important message to understand. Sometimes you just have to go. You just have to go do it, and it's more about feeling ready rather than having the materials ready. Because there's always time for that. At the bottom is Judgment. Now, this card actually tells me a lot more. How do I put this? Basically, Judgment is, what choice are you going to make? Are you going to stay in the fear of finances, or are you going to make your move? And maybe making the move is also what releases that fear to allow you to have more finances, right? Maybe that's why you feel you're stuck in the loop. No matter how much you earn, it's not enough. Or, every time you earn, there's always a payment to be made. And, life is lifing, basically. But I think it's come to a point where you're taking care of finances so much. Has finances become your crutch? Is it the fear that is keeping you from making a bold move? And that is a very, very important thing to think about. This is showing me that this Ace of Pentacles here is showing me that rather than being of abundance, it is of fear. And fear keeps you stuck. And, that opening your heart to this feminine is going to open the world to you in ways that you just can't even imagine. And honestly, that includes finances. Oops, sorry. It includes finances. So, here, you're stuck in this cycle, but you could end it. And if you find the strength to end it, it might actually be better for you. Don't live in this fear for too long. But yes, it seems like you're ready to go, but this Ace of Pentacles is keeping you from being ready to go. It's almost like every time you're ready to go and you're about to act on it, you sit back and just stare at it because you're like, well, what about my material things? Like, maybe it's not worrying about that and then moving forward that actually opens the world up to you to get exactly what you wanted. And I think it's important to think about it from that perspective. And it is scary. It is very scary to do that. It's very scary to take a leap of faith. But, trust me, I did it recently, and I think it's worth it. So that's just my 2 cents. Of course, everybody, please listen to your intuition. And remember that your intuition telling you no is different from fear holding you back. And that is a very important distinction you have to make for yourself. So that's all I have for you guys today. This is a very deep Divine Masculine reading. My masculines, good luck. You got this. You got this. Don't let fear hold you back. You got it. I'm rooting for you, and I'll always root for you. So keep it up. Keep up the good work. Keep up the good fight. Yeah. Oh, beep. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope this helps someone out there, and I hope to see you all in the next one. Bye.